ice you, then call game. Only misses that I want is you with my last name. I ain't like your exes, girl, I am in my own lane. Line them up and knock them down, you would think it was the 10th frame. What's the play, what's the move? Girl, I'm trying to be a top pick like Seattle picking Sue. I swear we were AI and Ty Lue. The way I done fell for you, what do I do? Baby, won't you just let me shoot my shot? Just let me shoot my shot. Throwing it up, just let it drop. As if this were moments all we got. Let me shoot my shot. Just let me shoot my shot.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. It's Houston and the home team. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Pass to Okongwu. Inside. And finished off by KD.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Pass to Fears. They set the screen. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Battier. And Battier throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
It's stolen by Edwards. Reeves outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Here he goes.
Edwards loves to entertain, and that was a ferocious slam.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keith. We talked about Kevin Durant and just how challenging a matchup he is. He told me, quote, his length is what makes him so difficult. Throwing that quick release on his jumper, all we can ask our guys to do is get a hand up on any shot they can. We'll see how effective their defense is on Durant tonight. Kevin?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Durant for three.
Now that's just effort by Jalen Johnson. Stayed with his assignment defensively.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. On defense, the Rockets. Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Back to Durant. And finished off by KD.
Get used to seeing that out of Harper. He's going to pile up the assists over the years.
Driving in. Pops in the layup for two.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Durant wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Turner. And it's KD with the rebound. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-4 run. Shakes them. And then Durant with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Johnson outside. 5 on the clock. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Oh, here's Edwards. A wide open look here for Fears. Hits it from three-point range.
In college, the jumper wasn't automatic for Fears. I see signs of improvement.
Durant for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. Lets it go from deep. Battier cannot hit.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
On the wing, Reed. Some solid defense from Battier. Rockets leading by 14. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Oh, here's Edwards. Johnson the screen. Edwards drives in. And the basket by Johnson.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Harper. Outside Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Here's Fears. No good that time. And so it's Houston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer's up. And their ability to get points. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
they've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done so well.
Oh, my! Wow!
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Durant for three. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
3 points.
Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Durant. Here's Battier, defended by Butler. And yes, it's good. Battier's got his third basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Rockets leading by 19. Outside Durant. Can't get it to fall. Here's Carrington. Still yet to score. And the 3-ball is good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Latrey. Carter pulls it in.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Now Carrington. Murray outside. Butler in the corner. Oh, good with the triple. And finished off by Keedy.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the floor.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Murray. Back to Edwards. In the corner, Murray with it. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving, and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
Kevin Durant.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Boy, at 6'4", 225 pounds of twisted cable wire, Edwards is built like a linebacker.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Outside Turner. Butler in the corner. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
They kick it out to Green. And it's sent back by KD.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker. Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Outside for Murray. Turner with the screen. Lets it go with the three. Johnson with the rebound. Houston leading by 16. Fires for three. Rebound by Butler. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to feel the lane and get where he needs to be.
It could go. And we've reached halftime in this one. Rockets lead by 14. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive. And it probably has to happen quickly. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Reeves outside. To the middle. Stay on the clock. Caruso grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Harper. And there's the drive. And Harper slams it in.
The strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
To the inside. Turner. Rockets with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Johnson just hanging out in the corner, waited patiently there for the triple.
Harper with the ball. Caron Butler covering. Sinks the three-pointer. Battier's got 10 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Reeves outside. To the paint. Here's Turner. Reeves with it. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. He's got 8.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
And Harper slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Reeves. Nothing on the board. Carter with the screen. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Checking in for Houston, number 3, Keldon Johnson.
Rockets leading by 17. A wide open look here for Okongwu. And the 3 off target.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And stolen by Okongwu.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handle and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And Reeves comes to help. KD a screen. Down low. Gets a hand on it. Stolen by Carter. Butler feeling out a bit. Johnson in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Johnson's got 8 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
And stolen by Caruso. All alone. And Harper slams it in.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Back to Reeves. Driving inside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Carter missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 assists. Pass to Carter. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it. And does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Sinks the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Basket counts. Goodwin's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Fears. Shot clock at 6. And that one is good. Fears has got his second basket of the game.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
The Rockets, 66.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Rockets leading by 20. Outside Durant, lets the three fly.
Kevin Durant.
Hands it from downtown. Durant's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Houston. Outside, Green. Wants to get it to Turner and does. They kick it out to Green. From outside, off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Turner. Battier with the steal. Turner with the steal. Green left side. And here's Edwards from the arc. Mark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
It's stolen by Edwards. Turner with the screen. Pass to Murray. Deflects the pass. Now Caruso. He's covered by Murray. Harper wide open. Off target from three-point range. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
To the paint, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Here's Harper. To the middle. Here's Durant.
Kevin Durant.
And then Durant with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Back to Turner. Stolen by Durant. Here's Harper. Rebound by Murray. Fears with it. Guarded now by Durant. Outside Edwards. Caruso with the steal. Here's Murray Boyle.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Turner with the steal. And then Murray with the jam.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Rockets leading by 22. Outside, KD. And it's off from three-point range. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Outside, Green. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Personal foul.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
A two-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep, even though it is a small number. Still nice to get that sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Johnson, double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Edwards inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. Johnson outside. Pass to Edgecombe. So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them.